Right then, guys, it is the end of 2024. We've just had our December sale. Been a funny old sort of year, hasn't it, Dad? It's been there's been a few ups and downs.
Yeah,
It's been a little bit of a roller coaster, but
it's been a
overall
quick year.
It's been good. It's gone nowhere, has it?
It's been a very quick year. Yeah, all of a sudden it's Christmas, and it's like, well, wow, how did that happen?
Yeah. Sort of came
but
out of nowhere.
yeah, I don't know why it's felt a little bit that way. I'm with you on that. It has felt.
Just felt a little bit funny. I think there's been a massive fluctuation with prices, hasn't there?
Yeah,
They've
that's
been up and
settled down
a little bit. Yeah, it's settled, but I suppose earlier in the year it was a little bit.
Yeah, we had that to
up and down,
overcome when
didn't
we first came back after this time last year. So this time last year we experienced quite a change in the market. So we were up against it when we came back in the new year. Because it was obvious it wasn't a seasonal drop, it was a market change. So we had to spend a fair bit of time explaining to people that that was the case. So that set us off. That was a challenge before we even got going.
Yeah, it was.
In January, February, wasn't it?
I can't speak for you, but I didn't quite see it coming either. Myself, to be fair, it was a fair drop, like, wasn't it? All of a sudden, especially motorbikes, they were sort of overnight. You know, vehicles slowly declined, I suppose, but in terms of bikes, for me anyway, I didn't see it sort of.
No, I know we're all wise on hindsight, and you look back now and you think it was only a question of time, because Spaniel pups went from £5,000 to 500 quid.
Very true.
Cement lorries went from £3,000 a load back down to 1,200 quid. 4x2 timber went from whatever it was a metre to whatever it is now. So everything in the world, wasn't it? Everything in the world just went back to almost where it was within reason. So I think because the industry that we work in is a little bit romantic at times, and I think perhaps you're governed by your heart rather than your head. And I think we sort of held on a little bit, didn't we? And then all of a sudden, I don't know what triggered it, but then all of a sudden, probably they're just getting towards the back end of the year. All of a sudden, it's just dropped right off, didn't it? You know, within in sort of 2 months really. But anyhow, we've got through that. The good thing is the fact that we've had lots of, even though there's new pricing levels, we've had a really good year as far as buyers. There's been lots of buyers, lots of cars, lots of buyers. It's just at a new level. So, and this last sale we've just had, that's proven to be our best sale of the year.
Was it? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, which
what a good way to finish off the year.
is a good way to finish. It normally is that one. I think this next year coming, we're going to perhaps try and go back to the old days of having it nearer Christmas, so it feels more like a Christmas one. We sort of crept back into November, only to give us a bit of a window to get cleared up before Christmas. But I think maybe moving forward next year, I've got some ideas about probably having a Christmas special fairly close to Christmas, and make it a little bit more, maybe, I know we can't have public attendance because of numbers, but make it a little bit more social. Like, if you remember, we used to have drinks and food and even a bar on down at Thorntondale. Tony on the bar. It was like Rover's Return, wasn't it? You know, it was. So I'd like to get back and do a bit of that again, something like that if we can. But so early days yet. But there's a few fresh faces. There's some lovely bits and pieces.
Bits arrive, haven't we, already?
Yeah, there's some lovely bits coming in. The Jeep's an absolute star. Beautiful is the SJ over there, probably one of the nicest you're ever going to find, I would think.
Yeah, we ought to have a look around that, actually.
We ought to. That is absolutely a wow car,
nice.
That one.
And was it from the same stable as the Wrangler?
Yeah, same as that.
Equally as nice.
Yeah,
same
as that.
Looked under the bonnet of this one, yeah? Is it as nice as that SJ?
I would imagine it's going to be. Or is there a? Hang on, sorry, it's me. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, lovely. That'll sell nicely, won't it? I'll leave the bonnet up because Mick can.
Restored, or is it a job?
Yeah, no, restored.
It has been restored.
Do you know what? We were talking
we
were talking with the film crew yesterday, I think it was, and John said they've been restored so nicely that you have to sort of look really hard to see if it's a genuine unrestored or restored. But they've just been so sympathetically restored, both of these, which is absolute credit. But then I did briefly speak to the owner of both, and the money that it's cost for him to turn these out is just, I know we don't go down that road really.
No, don't talk about it.
But it just, wow, has he made a job. Yeah, so that's an absolute star car. V10, that's unusual. I know it's a modern one, but a V10 TDI.
I think I saw
I don't remember seeing it pop up on my screen.
I can't remember mileage, but sub 100,000
But we always have a
miles.
few modern bits and pieces. What tends to happen is we get a collector or an owner make a call. He's got one of these, one of them, and then one of them. So that's how it happens, because it's like, well, I had some fun with the Cortina, haven't used the Wyvern for a couple of years, and to be fair, the wife's on about upgrading the modern car, so that's how they come about, don't they? So we always say, okay, so you end up having A, B and C, so that's normally how it works. But yeah, the little SJ,
Don't see too many of them, though, do you, floating about?
no, not a V10, that'll sell. What a fantastic tow car that'll be.
Oh, I know, yeah.
But yeah, the little SJ, oh, it's open, is it?
She's lovely, look at that.
That's as nice a SJ as you're ever going to find. Yeah.
Like you were saying the other day, you could pick them up for like £1,000, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can't now.
I know.
No, you can't
I'd
now.
love one, me, but...
Yeah, absolutely mint. And I was just talking with the girls in the office there. We've got a nice thick folder of cars that have been agreed, that are coming through.
Oh, good.
So we've got some really interesting bits and pieces coming through already for Feb. And Feb seems a long way away, doesn't it? I mean, I was... a couple of 3 weeks ago when I'm telling people it'll have to be February now. I think
It feels like forever.
February, but
soon comes round.
we've got another week and a half here, haven't we? And we've got a bit of time off over Christmas, and then wallop, we're in January, and it'll be downhill straight away to Feb. So it'll all come around really quick. But there's some really, really nice. I think we're going to have a good start to the year with February, from what I've seen coming through so far.
Well, we've had a good year this year.
We've had it with the quality of stuff. Yeah, the quality stuff's been good.
Is really, really good.
Yeah, the quality stuff. I try and be really sympathetic, and you think, well, yeah, okay, but to get to that level, I have to sadly say no to quite a few.
Upset a few people.
Well, but upset. You just have to say that I'm ever so sorry, but it won't achieve 6,000. What will it do? Might do 3.5, 4. So yeah, that is. But that's life. We're all, as humans, we're all a bit that way, aren't we? We all think, just try that little bit more,
Yeah, it's natural, I suppose,
it is. But there's some really nice bits coming in. So I'm actually quite looking forward to the entry for Feb.
But then obviously at the same time, just looking at that MGB there, there's also there's a few, I wouldn't quite go as far as entry level, but you are very mixed across the board, aren't we? Because not everyone's got
No, that's exactly why.
That's
exactly why I say to some, okay, bring it down. If it's because exactly so. Because if your budget is 4,000 and not 12,000,
that's it.
As long as you are very mindful that you are buying a £4,000 MGB and not a £12,000 MGB, but
more importantly,
Lotus Sunbeam.
I've got a right soft spot for these.
I know you have. I know.
It came in and I got all excited straight away. And
I know you have.
There's something about
My first car.
I know I'm gonna have to get one day. I really am. A rally prepared one, like I'd look. Yeah, that one.
I like them, but they don't do it for me anymore.
Do they not?
No.
Oh, I don't know. There's just something about the shape and the style and just a rear-wheel drive, short wheelbase, twitchy little car.
No.
You could have some fun with it though, couldn't you?
Yeah,
it's not
on my. It's not on my. I'm gonna have to get one of them list.
Is it? Oh,
no, it's not. No, I like them, and I can appreciate them for what they are. And like I say, which is strange, isn't it? Because we all go back to our first cars, don't we? And that was my first car at 15, one of those. But
I don't know.
Probably because I still remember it being subliminally bad. That's probably why I don't want another one.
Yeah.
But
just a rally prepared, not a road going one. I won't want to drive the thing on road every day, but a rally prepared Sunbeam. I don't know, just something about them. Yeah.
I should have put a 2-litre Dave Brooks type Pinto in it. That's what I should have done back in the day. And then I thought it was a lot more fun. As it was, I just put a 1.6 out of a. Well, we had a Avenger Estate we used to call Auntie, and I just pinched the 1.6 out of that and put it in the 1.3 Sunbeam. Yeah.
No,
but yeah,
that's spec Sunbeam.
But again, very, very, very sensible on the reserve and guide on that car. Super. Yeah. And like you said, I'm leaving some room for the next man to finish off. He's had it a long time, never got round to finishing it off. He said it's only going to sit in the garage. So yeah, super sensible. That will definitely go. Definitely go. Yeah. Without question. We've got some good saleable stuff in. Yeah, there's more down in the other buildings down there, isn't there? So, but you'll find there's quite a lot. You'll find that most of this building should get full before we pack up for Christmas.
Yeah, it won't take long. Yeah, soon come in.
No, you soon get 30, 40, 50 cars in. Yeah. And then a little bit of time off for Christmas, and then we're back at it again for 2025. So
time off,
2025.
Blimey.
2025. What's all that about? 2025. It's just like, yeah, feel old. Anyhow, on that cheery note, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Be careful. Take care.